They didn't argue. They didn't explain. They just disappeared, like you never mattered. And that silence, it leaves you with questions that never get answered. At first, you try to understand. You replay every conversation, every moment, wondering where things went wrong, or if you missed something important. But here's the painful truth. Sometimes people don't leave because of one big reason. They leave quietly, hoping their absence will say what they never had the courage to say. And that creates a deep conflict inside you. Part of you wants closure. The other part starts blaming yourself. Have you ever been left without an explanation and felt like your mind wouldn't stop searching for answers? Most people never notice this part, because when someone disappears, it doesn't just create distance, it creates a silent emotional storm inside you. But what happens next is something most people don't expect, and it changes you in ways you don't even realize yet. At first, it doesn't feel real. Your mind keeps telling you, this can't be happening. You feel confused, not just about them, but about everything. You start questioning your own reality. Were they ever honest? Did any of it actually mean something? And then it begins. You replay the memories over and over again. The laughs, the late conversations, the small details, looking for signs you missed, clues that were never clear in the moment. This is what silent betrayal does. It doesn't just hurt your feelings. It breaks your sense of certainty. Psychologically, your brain is trying to protect you. It searches for answers because uncertainty feels more painful than the truth. But this is where most people get stuck, because the more you search, the more lost you feel, and that's when something unexpected happens. Because pain has a hidden effect, and this is where everything quietly begins to change. But instead of breaking you, something shifts. You start noticing your own patterns, the way you gave too much, too fast, the way you ignored small signs just to keep the connection alive. This is where emotional awareness begins. You stop chasing answers. You stop sending messages that never get replies. And slowly, you choose silence, not because you don't care, but because you finally care about yourself. You begin setting quiet boundaries. You protect your energy instead of explaining your pain. And here's the part they didn't expect. They thought you would react. They thought you would chase, question, or demand closure. But something else happened instead. You walked away internally, without a word. Most people never notice this moment, because it's silent, but powerful. And when someone loses access to your energy, something unexpected begins to happen. At first, they don't notice. Your silence feels like distance. Nothing more. But over time, something changes. There are no more messages from you, no more effort, no more emotional safety they once took for granted. And that absence starts to feel loud. Without you there to reassure them, they begin to sit with their own actions. They replay moments too, but this time from a different side. This is how regret begins. Because people often don't see your value when you're present. They see it when you're gone, when it's too late to reach you the same way. Psychologically, your absence removes comfort, and without comfort, clarity shows up. Most people never notice this part. They thought you would always be there. They didn't expect your silence to have consequences. But now, they feel it. And yet, the most surprising part isn't their regret. It's who you become after the pain. And this is where your real transformation begins. You're no longer waiting for answers. You're no longer hoping they come back. There's a quiet strength in you now, a calm detachment that wasn't there before. You respect your time, your energy, your peace, and that changes everything. You stop chasing people who can walk away so easily. You stop proving your worth to those who couldn't see it, because now you see it. Most people think healing is loud, but real growth is silent. It's choosing yourself without needing anyone to notice. Sometimes the greatest revenge isn't proving someone wrong. It's becoming unbothered. It's moving forward while they're still stuck in the past. So tell me, have you ever grown stronger after someone walked away from you? Have you ever found peace in letting go? Comment below and share your story, because your growth might help someone else finally choose themselves.